Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Crypto, Coffee and LoFi. It has been a little bit since I've posted one of these episodes, but now that I have organized a new sponsor with Globe, and Project Afingo is nearing its completion and is almost ready for launch, I have a little bit more time on my hands, so I'll be coming back to the original schedule, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, the time that I post them may differ a little bit depending on what I'm doing that day, but I think Mondays will be for the weekly close, and then Wednesdays and Fridays should be around London Open. So before we get started, a special thanks to Globe. They're my new sponsor for this series. And also, I've opened up a new public Discord where I reformatted my strategy, and I'm sharing all of my live calls in there. So you can click the link in the description below to join that. That's all completely free. I'm not asking for any money for you to join that. So there you go. So I haven't at all been taking any higher time frame positions on anything for a long time now, for a few months. But as we lead into this next weekly close, we may see an opportunity to enter either some new swing shorts or some temporary swing longs. So let's take a look. I think this week we're going to break out of this range that we're in right now. So obviously we're in a higher time frame downtrend. If we start off on the monthly here, we can see that there's really no reason to suggest that we're anything close to bullish or starting a higher time frame bull trend yet. Anyway, if you go and look at any obvious bottom or any obvious top, they don't look like this. So generally speaking, what we do see is a sweep of a low. When we see a bottom, we see a sweep of a low. When we see a top, we see a sweep of a high. Okay, you don't normally see a candle like this. When you see something like this, what generally happens is that we either retrace and dump down further, or we get the reversal. So keeping that in mind, I'm not expecting any long-term reversal to the upside from where we are now. So if you are new here, I am just using the one pattern to find accumulation, distribution, support, resistance. Like I said at the start of the video, the Discord and the strategy is public and open to everyone. So you can click the link in the description to get a hold of the strategy. See what I'm doing here. So here we have a sweep of a high, and then here is the low on the monthly anyway that broke that high. And as we go further down, we can start to mark out all of these levels. All I'm doing here, when I mark out this pattern on the upside, that's marking out distribution. When I mark it on the downside at a range low, for example, then that's accumulation. So we can see we have distribution at the top here. Then we have some more distribution right here. So the reason that I'm marking out all of these levels will make more sense as we break down onto the lower time frames. So we have a sweep of a high, breaking below the low that took that high. Sweep of these highs, breaking below the low that took that high. Okay, so now if we go onto the daily, so you go back onto the weekly, you can see we swept out this previous week's low right there. So now if we go onto the daily, we can find the level that was responsible for taking that low. So this swing high is responsible for taking that weekly low. We've now seen a daily close above. Now what I'm waiting for is a weekly close above here. If we can get that weekly close above, then it would make sense that once we revisit this level, if we are in fact bullish, then we should see some reaccumulation there. So if we get a bullish weekly close, I'll be looking at this level here for a potential long, and I'm not just setting any limits. It'd have to look something like this. So come down, see the pattern again. So a sweep of a low followed by a break-in structure. If we can get something like that, then I'll look to enter swing longs. And by swing longs, I mean just targeting some previous support zone resistance. So simple levels like 25k or even a little bit higher up here. Okay. However, if we get the weekly close, regardless if it's strong or not, and we don't see reaccumulation at this level, then I think we can take out all of these lows. Okay, so if we don't get reaccumulation somewhere here, then I think we take out all of these lows. What could be even worse is if we don't retest this level, let's say, and we break up above the previous week's high and get distribution above here, then I think we could enter some swing shorts into these lows as well. So I'm going to end that video here, keeping these videos really simple, concise, only looking at the higher time frames. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, you can click the link in the description below. I share all of my live trades there as well. So just to rehash it, if we can get accumulation at this level, once we get a strong weekly close, then you can enter longs into here and into here. However, if we don't get accumulation at this level, then I think we revisit the lows. Or if we break up above the previous week's high and start to distribute, then I think we see these lows as well. We have FOMC and a bunch of different earnings calls coming up this week, some really important ones. So I would expect some volatility. No worries, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see. If you want to see me talk about any particular topic or cover anything in particular, let me know. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.